Hi guys, and welcome back. Today it'll be CliffClan. I would say one of the biggest clans, and the most with some drama. I will be going through more of the lore with these guys, because although I did shed some more details in the summary video, if you want to go check that out, it's in the playlist that you can find on my channel. However, we'll go into more of a deep dive of it today, because as we go along, I'll go through the rules of the clan, because they have slightly different ones. Also, this is going to be going through year 4 of this clan, and with the 3 clans in general. I will be then doing year 5, of course, and if you like, I can make a poll, or you can comment down below which clan you want to see next for year 5. And yeah, so if you're liking this so far, you can like and subscribe and follow us along in this journey of these clans. Let's just get into it. CliffClan. So one of the rules that I've made for CliffClan is that if we go and see the dead cats, we only have one cat in StarClan, being Sorrelfrost, who was a medicine cat and was a prophecy seeker. And they're about to send an omen, which is probably either a good or a bad thing. Now, the reason why Sorrelfrost is in StarClan is because they had a good connection with StarClan as well. As well as being a prophecy seeker, they were part of the prophecy and they were very connected to StarClan. They had omens, speaking of cats, so instead of going to the Dark Forest and being dragged down by Sunstar, she ended up going into the StarClan. And I've sort of made this thing where if a cat in this clan is very connected to StarClan, or receives omens, or they receive prophecy, or they think they're part of a prophecy, they are very likely to go to StarClan. And I roll it, so I'm using like a 50-50 chance. Either they go to the Dark Forest or they go to StarClan. If they do not have the connection with StarClan, they will be dragged down into the Dark Forest by Sunstar. But I basically roll a 50-50 to see where they go. So if we go to the Dark Forest, you can see the rest of the cats in here, unfortunately. So here is the horrible Sunstar. Hate him. Absolutely hate him. He's the worst, I think. I don't think I did his, I did a drawing of him, and I don't think I did him very justice. So I'm probably going to redo his design eventually. But there we go. Sunstar. If it sounds like I don't feel well, it's because I don't. I'm not feeling the best today. Hopefully it'll be getting better for me. But here's Sunstar. Horrible, horrible Sunstar. Silver Web is in here as well. Ooh, that doesn't sound very good. Cleaning wounds after an argument turned into bloodshed. I'm guessing they argued with Sunstar. I was such a young cat. Here is the mighty Pebbleclaw, also known as the father of Smokestripe's kits, being Cinderheart, Amberfeather, Miss Mask, Blue Petal, Stoneflight, Heatherstone. He is the father of them. Unfortunately, he died. Here is Shade. He was a kitty pet that we ended up finding, and sadly he died. But what did he die of again? Oh yeah, red cough. Yeah, we found him with it, so... I don't think he really liked being outside. I think he would rather be at home as a kitty pet. Little White Paw. This one's sad. Yeah, White Paw. Sweet. We also have Bristlecit, and Bristlecit was actually one of the adopted kits of Sorrelfrost. The medicine cat I mentioned who is in StarClan. Sorrelfrost is actually trying to find a way to combat Sunstar. Mainly because she knows that her little kit that she adores is actually in the Dark Forest. And sadly, Bristlecit died of yellow cough, unfortunately. And Sorrelfrost is annoyed because even Sunstar doesn't even spare the kits from coming down with him, which is horrible. Sunstar was known to kill kits during his reign. If he thought they were too weak and weren't going to be good warriors, he would kill them. So our medicine cats in a minute. We have Daisy Spirit, who is a dream walker and faithful, so they will get the 50-50 chance of going to StarClan with Sorrelfrost or going into the Dark Forest. And then we also have, both of these are like outsiders as well. And we also have Scorch Quiver, who is a Dream Shaper, and they will also get the 50-50 chance of going up with Sorrelfrost. Both of these cats actually were in the clan when Sorrelfrost died, so they do know about Sorrelfrost. They do know what was going on. They have been informed by Sorrelfrost. So they have the prophecies that she ended up finding out, which is good. Here's Frostdusk. Frostdusk actually is a mother of Leafthorn, Cloverstep, and Skysilk, and the mother of Whitepaw as well. Frostdusk, I really like her design, and I think she's a good cat. But I do think she's not exactly the best at fighting. She's like a good hunter, but not when it comes to fighting. Here's Lake Hollow. I like Lake Hollow. They got frostbite in the previous years and ended up getting scarred by it. Here is Hazelwing, who is a mate of Darkthrift. Pepperfreckle is mates with Olivefall. Here is Skysilk, which is, get to it, is Frostdusk and Spot's child. I'm pretty sure. No, Spot's adopted them when they were kids. Sorry, I'm trying to get back used to what I'm reading. But Olivefall was one of Sorrelfrost's kits and is mates with Pepperfreckle. So they're a cute pair. Olivefall and Pepperfreckle I quite like together. And then we have Cloverstep, another one of Spots and Frostdusk's kits, and Leafthorn as well. Here is Fallen Fade. I really like Fallen Fade. I just like their design. I think they're really nice. They have an apprentice at the moment. They are the parents of Bay Splash and Stone Star. Their parents are Bay Splash and Stone Star, and I just feel like Fallen Fade is just such a pretty cat. And even I know that like her dad is Stone Star, but I feel like she is like intent on at least being deputy, because she's had some statuses before that she wishes she was deputy. So this is her apprentice Toadpaw, who is the son of Feather Skipper, who sadly passed away. But yeah. And then we have Robinpaw, their sister. And they also have Emberpaw, who is the first Calico out of all three clans. All three clans, she is the first Calico that I've ever had in these three clans. I love her. I will be so sad if she dies, and knowing my luck, she might, but she's also cunning, which I feel like is a bad thing. So I feel like if she did die and she went to the Dark Forest, she would sort of go to Sunstar's lead. I feel like she would be sort of manipulated in a way. I feel like she could cause trouble, but she's so pretty. Here's Cotton Blaze. We actually started with her, like, she was a warrior at first. But Cotton Blaze, I really like her. She's a wise, sweet old girl. Here is Sprout Spots, the mates of Frost Dusk, and the kits. His kits as well. Bay Splash is recovering from birth at the moment, and is mates with Stone Star. And here is Stone Stripe. I know, Stone Star, Stone Stripe. They're different enough, so it's fine with me. They ended up retiring early, feeling like it was more better. They were never a good fighter or a hunter, and it would be better if they were just in the Elder's Den by now. They did have an apprentice, so they have done their job. And here is Blue Kit, the son of Bay Splash and Stone Star. So their only sibling is Fallen Fade, and there's the parents. Here is Stone Star, and there's their two kits. So, yeah, Stone Star. He has actually lost the most lives, being 2. He lost his first life when he saved Stone Stripe from drowning, and he lost his second when he got killed by a fox. This clan does have an issue with foxes, unfortunately. Here's a deputy who is also Hazelwing's mate. They're a cute pair. They haven't had kits yet, but I would like them to. If they would like to have kits, that would be really cute. But that is the clan so far. And I actually think, I thought CliffClan was the biggest clan, and I think they were in the beginning. And they probably will be, hopefully, by the end of this. But I think Marsh Clan is now bigger because they've had more cats. And these cats have had more die than... No, actually Marsh Clan's had the most to die. Apart from maybe Sand Clan. But CliffClan was the biggest clan, but I think Marsh Clan has definitely now surpassed them. But we'll see how the next year goes. Yeah, I don't want Stone Star and Bay Splash to have any more kits. They had 2 and now they're both quite old, and I think if Bay Splash has another, it might kill them because they're on the older side, and I don't really want that to happen. So, oh, I forgot to do the patrol. Okay, well we can do it now. I thought I did the patrol when I finished this one, but oh well, guess we'll do it again. We are not going to do that because I don't really want Toadpaw to fall. Sky Silk. Olive Fall is also going to go with you guys, and you're all going to go on a training. Oh, that's not great. They didn't really agree. Scorch and Day Spirit will go on a heart gathering. They'll take some London malt. Okay, well, they seem to have a dream. And Daisy Spirit isn't exactly pleased with that dream. Let's send these guys on a hunting. And we got some prey. I want these guys to go on a border, I think. No, we are not going to make an enemy of the clans. But there we go. Let's just get into year 4. Starting, Cotton Blaze has chosen their skills to become a mediator. Okay, that's good. We don't actually have many mediators, I don't. Or do we not even have any? No, correction. We have one in Marsh Clan, and Twigpaw died, so we still have one in Marsh Clan. But Sand Clan doesn't have one, I don't think. I don't think Sand Clan really wants to have like a mediator. If they do, they do, but I think it's more because they have such small numbers that if they were to spare a warrior to become a mediator, it would maybe hurt the clan. So, and we got some additional pieces of prey. Oh no, Fallen Fade has a white cough. That is not good at all. We need to keep an eye on that. Oh, a little blue cat. She's so small. Let's take both the... Oh, and they're irritated. That's not good. Okay, let's continue. Well, Typo's gonna have to go with someone else. I think the deputy will just take both of them. Okay. Sky Silk will then take Amberpaw. Nope, not doing that. I don't want a badger. I don't need Amberpaw dying. Yeah, we'll take these guys out on a hunting. And they caught the rat. Lovely. These 3 will go out. Sadly, none of them got anything. And these 2 will go on a border. The patrol hears a cat begging for the housemate to come back. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to say that name. But we gotta get it back. I do have a rule that if it's like, it mainly comes from kitty pets, but if kitty pets have a name from either that isn't like what you would get in the actual books, or it's like from a franchise, then I change it. But if it is just one name, I just give them a different name. Reed doesn't suit them. Heather? Yeah, we'll call you Heather. Yeah, you're gonna be called Heather. That works for me. I just choose a random name on the little thing that sort of fits. Because I don't know, it's just, if it's from a franchise, then I would rather change it. If it's more like a silly name, because I've gotten like cats before, like called Pinkie Pie or Egg, or I've had a cat called Tractor before in other outside clans. I keep silly names like that, but I don't keep names that I either can't pronounce or are part of a franchise. That is just my rule when I'm always playing. Into the next moon we go. Cotton Blaze says stomach case is left, that's good. Olive Fort is glad that his stomach ache is finally gone, that's also good. Fallen Fae doesn't have white cough, but they have now just gotten a runny nose again. Oh great. Heather no longer has white cough, that's good, and Robin Paul has gotten a runny nose, that's not good. Stone Star finds cat mint while out on a walk and decides to keep it. Oh. You know what's quite odd? None of the leaders until now have actually had an accessory. Right? Grey Star doesn't, Blaze Star doesn't, and now Stone Star does. So which is quite good. So there aren't many accessories throughout the clans, unfortunately. I mean, there are a few like collars and stuff and bows, and then I've gotten like a few like, you know, laurels and stuff. But I don't actually really have that many accessories. The most I have of accessories are actually in Marsh Clan, and then like the other clans don't tend to have any, which is quite odd. So I do accept and welcome like accessories and stuff because I think it makes the cat more interesting. But here's Heather, very pretty. At least they're, you know, helpful and they'll help the clan. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll check it out. Ooh, cats. Leaf Jumble, Fickle Kit, and Roll Kit. Let's have a little look-see. Leaf Jumble, there you are. Let's have a little look at what you look like. Pretty. And you had two little kittens. Fickle Kit and Roll Kit. I think I might have to change Roll Kit's name because I don't think I'll be able to pronounce that. Let's go with... No, I use that one. Moon Kit. Moon Kit works. Moon Kit and Fickle Kit. We'll keep Fickle Kit. Fickle Kit and Moon Kit. Lovely. Are they both girls? No, one's a boy, one's a girl. Okay. Well, that's nice. I always like the kittens. I think they're quite cute. Fighting techniques, best tips and tricks, that's good. Let's take these three out on a hunting. They narrowly misses the mouse. That's annoying. Okay. Let's take another three. see if that works. Their idea does work. We'll take the rest of these guys. Oh, oh, it's a young cat. Oh, bloodthirsty and a restless sleeper. Okay. Okay. 3 gold for. Bloodthirsty and a restless sleeper. Okay, that doesn't sound bad at all. Doesn't sound absolutely at least concerning. Hopefully they'll be okay. Okay. I gotta keep an eye on that one, I think. Let's see what the medicine cats are. Reed is thinking about his life choices. Wouldn't blame you. Is relieved leaf bear is finally over. Okay, so nothing significant. How about Sorrowfrost is watching over Darkthrift? What does Darkthrift have to do? Oh, they're sharing tongues with their mate, so I think they're fine. Okay. Did I have them set that they can have cats? And if, like... Yeah. Okay. I didn't, like, accidentally turn it off. I haven't, so... Well, let's go to the next one then. Finally into Greenleaf. Golden Flame sits in the cloud, chest puffed out wide as they watch Toadbob named Toad... Really? Fallen Fade now, Toad Fade? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to change it, because it's the same as their mentor. Okay, no. I don't want... Hold on. Oh, there. This, them together, it wouldn't work out. Lake Hollow rejects Sky Silk. Oh. Oh, poor Toad. I think they're thinking about their mum. Okay, but we cannot have your name to be Toadfade. Toadflight? No. Toad Dawn. No. That also doesn't really... Toad Dust. Toadfell? That sounds a bit better than Fade. Fade and Fire sounds similar, but it sounds a bit better. You can't have the same last name as your mentor. Even if it's cute, you can't. Ooh, Emberpaw has changed from cunning to adventurous. So maybe you're being dragged to the light side. How's little Goldball? Still sick, big green cough. Okay. I'm worried if they go to the Dark Forest, I don't think that's going to be really good. If they do. Little Blue Cat. Unruly and active imagination. Impulsive and oddly observant. Skittish, a hunter, and interested in the dark. Oh, for goodness sake. What is... Okay, why do we have so many cats at the moment that seem to be... Young cats, for that matter. Seem to be in the dark side. Please. Maybe Sunstar is spreading a curse or something. I don't know. Because that is ridiculous. Honestly. And we keep inviting new cats that are like evil. Well, not evil, they haven't actually done anything, but if they did do something, like, I don't know, kill a cat, or, I don't know, but if they ended up breaking the code and killing a cat or causing a lot of issues, I don't want to have to exile those cats. Okay, they went past the next one. Oh, sadly they didn't make it. What did the cat look like? Weed fur. Well, two different coloured eyes, so they would have been cute. Oh, okay. That's sad. What about the cats outside the clan? Oh, yeah. This is, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's weird. He's a weird kitty cat. And this is one of the rogues, Flicker. Flicker was sort of found like after the rogues in the other clan, but I think Flicker will. I think all the rogues that in every clan that happen are part of the rogue group, where the main of them are living near Marsh Clan. But Flicker is one of those rogues, so I might draw more of the rogues if we find more. I will draw them with the rest of them, with Eagle, Shade, Fur, and what was the other one? Oh, whatever the other one was. But Eagle is the leader of the rogue group, and is actually a descendant of Sunstar. Eagle doesn't know this, but they are. So. Oh no! Rats have attacked the camp. That is not good. And Sky Silk confessed to Lakehollow. Oh. Lakehollow, do you just not like Sky Silk? What's going on? There's a little bit of like, but not significant. Oh, and they like you a lot. Okay. I see the issue. One just likes more than the other. One is more like, feels like, Lakehollow feels like they're more like friends to acquaintances, and like Lakehollow finds them endearing, but not much more, while Sky Silk has a crush on Lakehollow, and yeah, okay. I'm still worried about this. I'm still worried about Gulport. Gulport is worrying me. These two also haven't passed their training yet, unfortunately. They're a bit overdue. And then again, their mentors were both sick occasionally. Okay, bloodthirsty and dreaming. I wonder if they have like the power to go into the dark forest. That could be a thing, actually. Like, Gulport's dreams are filled with like cats of the dark forest, and he keeps seeing this one cat being Sunstar in his dreams. That could be something. If there's more statuses about... Oh, really? You didn't have to. Oh well. And we got loads of fish. Let's go on a border. Kitten! Ah, we got the kitten! And it cannot be... Okay, I am putting my foot down. There cannot be any more kits or cats with Pebble in their name. We already have Pebbleclaw, who died in this clan, okay, first off. And in Marsh Clan, we also have Pebble Dance. I am not having another cat named Pebble. There's so many cats in Pebble, I can't deal with it. You will be... Not Pebble. Jade. Jade Kit. Jade Kit works. I like that. Jade Kit's better. And I'm not having another cat. I'm not having another cat. Called Pebble. I'm not having it. It's getting out of hand at this point. Before we go, I want to look at Goldbush stats. Practices hunting on a smooth rocky ground. Okay. Is debating swimming to cool down. Okay. I want to keep an eye on those two. Can't get anything done with this heat. Okay. Before I skip it, I'm actually going to look at colourful, napping. Okay. Watching over a card ceremony. Okay. I don't like it when that shows up, because it could either be something good or it could be something really bad. But let's go into here first. Stone Star rests a muzzle on Robin Dapple's head and declares them a full warrior for the clan. That's nice. And Ember Cricket. Okay. And J-Pot is now mentored to Topher. Alright. Let's look at health. Okay. That's good. That's good as well. Leafwood is telling a story to the kits. Pepperfreckle finds some holly and decides to keep it. And Scotch Quiver receives a present of cattails from Leaf Jumble and decides to keep them. I like it when they get accessories. They look cuter. Right. Oh, here we go. Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi died. Oh, that's sad. But not a significant death. Olive Fall and Pepperfreckle found a litter of kittens. Cute. Also, I have this thing where if they get, I think I might have mentioned it in a previous video, but if the cats have a significant amount of kits, being 2 or over, if they have kits which are 2, if they have a number of kits 2 or over, I then prevent them from having more kits, even if their kits stop being kits. If the kits, however, pass away, and they're like reduced to only having 1 kit or 2 kits, then I will allow them to have more, or have the opportunity to have more. But these 2 girls have adopted some kittens. Cuteness. But that's how I've always done it. So, for example, it depends on the age of the 2 parents. If the parents get to a certain age where there's no point of having the kits at that point, or that their 2 kits or 1 kit is quite high up in adulthood, then I won't let them have kits anyway. But say that their kits are still quite young, and say they died, then I would let them have more. Say that the whole litter died, I would then also let them have more, basically. That's just how I do it. So, have a look at the kits. So here's Blue Kit, Little Kit, Moon Kit, still scary. Frigid Kit, no. Clear. No. Kit? Can I call you Dark Kit too? Oh wait, hold on. We have Dark Thrift. No, I won't have you called Dark Kit. Fierce Kit? We'll call you Fierce Kit. Fierce Kit, Luck Kit, yeah. Spike Kit? No. Can I call you Flower Kit? We'll call you Flower Kit. And Rattle Kit. I would rather... If we're going more sneaky for you, I would rather just Snake Kit in generals. Ah, that's not how you spell it. Snake Kit. There we go. So I have Snake Kit, Flower Kit, Luck Kit, and Fierce Kit. Lovely. So your original, well, your grandparents here now. But your original parent was Egg. Oh, that's funny. Egg. And Lona. Hello, Egg. But there's the kits. Cute. And we have one boy, 2 girls, and another boy. So 2 boys, 2 girls. Lovely. I'm hoping that we can change them from being bloodthirsty to something else. Sort of like how Ember Cricket turned from cunning to adventurous. Because I would rather not I would really not want a bloodthirsty cat that's just gonna kill people, cats in general. I wouldn't know. That just wouldn't be great. We've had enough murder throughout the clans. We've had a lot of murder in Marsh Clan, and we've had murder in Sand Clan. I can't remember if we've had murder in this clan actually. Hold on. I think I need to check something. Died from our wounds after falling off a cliff. Yeah, we live in the mountains, so that sort of happens, unfortunately. Died saving spots from a snake. Was killed by a dog. Illness. Fell into a sinkhole. Yellow cough. Okay, no, we haven't had any murder in this clan, unless you think Zoraphos might be murdered and pushed off a cliff. But since we live in a high place, it would be quite likely anyway. But this is the only clan where we haven't had murder, and I would like to keep it that way. Also, we have a lot of cats now. I think more than Marsh Clan, so I don't know if I really want more. Also, if in the clans, this is one of my other rules, if the clan goes over 2 pages of cats, I am turning on mass extinction events, unfortunately. Because I need the clan to keep to a smallish size. Oh no, not another. No, I don't want any more death, please. Blue paw and just gold. Okay. Encountered Wikipedia. Okay. You are so pretty. You're a point. Well, you might be mink. Either way, you're really cute. Oh, I don't like it when we find this. That means that, like, one of the cats is just gonna suddenly die from a fox. Darkthrift announced she is expecting kits! Woo! Darkthrift! Kits! Yay! Cute! Also, a little bit nay because If the clan goes over 2 pages of cat fight, I have to put on the mass extinction events. Also, Gold, you need a last name. You are tipped, so we could call you Gold Spots. That works. So, Jade Core. Looks like they went to a bit closer into Marsh Clan territory there. And here's our blue pool. And we'll take these guys out on a hunting. They didn't get anything, unfortunately. Still didn't get anything. Oh, what is this? Still didn't get anything. Oh, I finally got a shrew, at least. And we got some, and we got a bird. Okay. Before I do that, it's feeling unappreciated. Reach into a pile of leaves. Watching CliffClan ready to send an omen. Okay, we've got to watch that. Okay. 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 So many leaves. Draws blood during battle training and coldly says it was an accident. Okay, we're doomed. We are doomed. Yeah, we're doomed. Nothing. Craving the taste of frog. It's rolling around. Wants to snuggle. That is very cute. Why? Morbid curiosity. Okay, I hope that's just you being able to see ghosts. Actually, if you're able to see ghosts, hold on, you will be able to see your grandmother. I think Flower Kit is actually going to be on the good side, and Flower Kit can see their grandmother. Like, floating about the clan. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on you. Like suspicion pets. I think Flower Kit might be a medicine cat. And if not, they are definitely going to be doing maybe hopefully some good in the clan. Let's go to the next moon. Please. There we go. Let's hoping for a big glitter. I don't want a big glitter. Because I don't want to have to kill cats. Because there's too many. Okay, they're no longer bloodthirsty, they're fierce, but it's probably not any better. But I would rather they be fierce than bloodthirsty. We've got a mouse. And we've got the rabbit, which is great. And we still didn't get anything, thanks for invade. Medium amount of prey. Let's go on a border. Levi? Is that Levi? Red cough, you're probably not going to live very long. Oh, Misty. I don't think Misty's gonna last very long with Redcoff. I've had very few successes with Redcoff. So, okay. Please do not give me like 6 billion kittens. 4. Still a lot of kittens. Ooh. That's really pretty. I like the lavender on the camel. That looks really pretty on them. Seed kit. Goat kit. No. I'll use soot kit. Shade kit. Spark kit. Okay. Hazelwing and Darkfriff, you won't have kits anymore. Because you've got 4. You've got quite a few kittens. Four more moons for this year. I think they might start going through the patrols a bit more quickly. Why more bloodthirsty cats? What is this? Right. Dark forest one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Having a hard day. Sorry if our kid's overworking herself. It's great not going to sleep earlier. I need to set it over. Okay. Oh, that's sad. Who were you close to that died? Probably Sorrelfrost, if I had to be honest. It's probably Sorrelfrost's grave. I spent time alone today. Okay, I was just checking if anyone had an omen or anything. Something like, there we go. Ooh, leaf bear, I hate leaf bear. Oh, green calf, it's got a green, white calf actually. Oh, that's not great. Oh. Huh? After talking with their mate, Bayslash confessed to her feelings to Cotton Blaze. Oh, okay. So, I'm correct looking at this. Yeah. So Bay Splash is now in a poly with Stone Star and Cotton Blaze. Okay, that works for me. As long as Stone Star, do you? Yeah, you like Cotton Blaze, so that's fine with me. It could be a bigger poly by the looks of it. But if you like Cotton Blaze as well, that's fine with me then. That's fine. Cotton Blaze, do you like the leader? Yeah, you like the leader as well. Okay, that works. That's fine with me. As long as Stone Star and Cotton Blaze like each other as well. They don't have to like each other romantically, but as long as they have good platonic and they don't like hate each other, then I'm fine with it. Because if they really don't like each other, then I might just put Bay Splash to like one or the other, because I don't want a lot of relationship drama. Seed Cat, Snip Cat, Shade Cat, and Spark Cat. Very cute. No one's like evil. Yeah, no one's evil. Okay. You still scare me a little bit. I do think Flower Cat might end up being a Medicine Cat, and if they don't choose it themselves, I think I might just make them the Medicine Cat, because I think they would be better as a Medicine Cat, like their grandmother, since they have the morbid curiosity, which means they can see ghosts. Dark forest stuff still scares me a bit. I don't want anything really bad to happen to this clan. We've had no murder. I would rather like it if we didn't have any murder. It'd be a lot nicer. If we didn't, it'd be very nice. Okay, next moon. Okay. Cotton Blaze faded more and more. Oh, okay. Well, the poly didn't last long, unfortunately. Only seemed to last like 2 moons. And Leaf General was killed by White Cloth. Okay. Gonna check something. Cotton Blaze. No, I wouldn't say you were. And Leaf Jungle, nor were you. You were also a kitty pet, so you wouldn't have really had any connection with StarClan. In Cotton Blaze, although you were a mediator, I don't think you have like any of the traits that I would be looking for going to StarClan, so we're not going to roll for you two. I'm sad the poly didn't last long. It would have been cool to see how that would have gone. Oh well. And Cotton Blaze didn't actually have any kits. Never had any kits, so... Unfortunately. I wonder if Fallen Fade likes anyone. They will be the ones sort of carrying on the bloodline, if you would like to say. Nope, not by the looks of it. Okay. Blue Paw is quite young, but... we're sort of friends with Blue Paw. Okay. Oh... yeah. That's not great. We just gotta keep going. two siblings bloodthirsty and interested in the dark forest? What is that about? Because it's like concerning. It is actually really concerning. Oh, get on. Green kit. Green kit. Hello. Cute. You cute? You are 5 months old. And you are definitely very cute. We will keep you as Green kit though. You're the same age as Olive, Fall, and Glitter. That's cute. I won't have anyone adopt you. I would rather you just stay without parents. I would rather if you just stayed without any. But I would say Olive Fall would like nurse you with their kittens until you are ready. Okay. Please nothing bad happen. Oh, something bad happened. Okay. Rachel? Okay. Baseball, purchase. Cloverstep has had so many apprentices. I'm gonna change it. Rakoff, Misty, and Jade Chill died in a fight with a badger. Oh. Savage just became a warrior. I gotta... Misty, you were a kitty pet, so... Yeah. Jade Chill? No, you were never really connected, so... Unfortunately. Well, I'm really sorry, but you are going to be a medicine cat. I think you would just fit the role better, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I have this thing, so in the books, medicine cats can't have kits, they can't have mates. However, for me, I have the same rule, however, the head medicine cat is the one that's not allowed kits, or the mate, but if there are more than one medicine cat, then the others can, but when you're the head medicine cat, you can't. So say, okay, don't actually do this, but if Scorch Quiver had a mate and kits, and then Daisy Spirit died, and Scorch Quiver then became the head medicine cat, they would just not be allowed to have any more kits, wouldn't be allowed to have any more mates, that would be it. Basically. They just wouldn't be allowed to have any more kits. And that's just how it is. Ghosts, you can see ghosts. Oh, that's not good. No. Don't break your jaw. I don't want you to die. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, I've sent her to death's door, haven't I now? That was not my intention. Oh. Oh yay! They didn't stay with the bloodthirsty. Troublesome and dark forest together, that doesn't make... That's not good. That is not good at all. Predicting? Okay. Okay. teaching's a good trait. We don't have many teachers. Oh, whoops. Okay. Let's just continue. Hearing voices of StarClan cats. Hearing voices of Sorrelfrost. Is looking to visit Misty in a dream that Misty is dead. So, no. Okay, last moon of this year. Blue gleam. That's pretty moon. Oh no. Flowerpaw has an infection in their broken jaw. Oliveful finds oak leaves. Okay. And Topher tossed out a snake. Also, snakes are also like almost like minions of Sunstar. So we get a snake. It's basically Sunstar trying to kill someone. So where is it? Here. Silver web dying from like the snake bite. Yeah, saving sprout spots. That snake was sent by Sunstar. So, you know, trying to attack Stonestar's mate, since he doesn't like the leaders or the clans in general. Since the clan founders are the ones that drove him out and killed him in the beginning. So, he's not exactly fond of the cats at all. Since also their meeting place is his grave, because Pine Peak is where Sunstar died, and it's called Pine Peak because it used to be Pine Clan's camp. And then the clan turned against Sunstar, and then separated into 3 individual clans for the 3 leaders, who formed the clans. Being Greystar, being Greystar and Blaystar and Stonestar. And the clan founders, but 3 leaders who actually took him down. So, but this seems to be the end of this. Sadly, we did have some cats die. We have some new kits and young cats that seem to hopefully not cause too much trouble. But we'll see. Oh, okay. Stressed about organising trolls. It's soaking in the nearly warmth. Cows in the nest are in a particularly rough storm. Woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Saw a cat. Thought she saw a cat, but turns out it was a 2-legged object that just looks like one. Saw some kitty bats playing with some colourful moss balls. Was looking forward to finding more prey as the snow melts. Guards camp. Okay, so these 2 are dragons camp together. It's craving a taste of frog. Is battling a pool of moss. Had a nice chat with a loner outside the clan territory. Fakes it till he makes it. Okay. Sticks her tongue out at a mouse that escapes her tail. Saw a kitty bat sitting calmly next to a dog. Saw a big scary dog. Padding back and forth across the camp. Had a nightmare involving a 2-leg trap. Okay, well you are a strange dreamer. Is eavesdropping on Shade Kit? Really? Shade cat? Why are you eavesdropping on a kitten? Saw a key person sitting calmly next to a dog. Is embarrassed after getting a taste of her own bitter herbs. Serves her right. What? Huh? Is embarrassed after getting a taste of her own bitter herbs. Serves her right. I'm guessing she didn't have a good interaction with somebody. Who does she not really like? She doesn't really like Pepper. Doesn't like Pepper Freckle. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing she did something. Has been training very hard recently. Asked Olive for advice on a passing an assessment. It's craving to taste of shrew. Winked playfully at another apprentice across the clearing. You are so young. I'm sorry. You don't even know really any of the other apprentices. Hold on, do the other apprentices know you? No? Then who are you doing that? I'm looking for answers. I don't know who you were doing that to. And I want to know. I don't know who you were doing that to, but okay. Okay, fine. Oh, they're both sleeping, snoring very loudly. Grateful for Scotch Quiver for her treatment. Okay. Was watching Pepper Freckle work. Enjoys the warmth and Haley. Wants to have fun. Telling Daisy Spirit there was something Spark Kit was told he couldn't do. Okay. Well, that's all the cats here. Let's have a little look what's going on here. Sons of Omen and things to come to Stone Stripe. Okay. What was Stone Stripe's name again? Okay, well maybe they were just interacting with Scorch Quiver, so maybe they told Scorch Quiver what it said. Also, I've noticed that they have a little star pattern on their little thing. Connection to StarClan. It's quite pretty actually. Oh, here we go. Horrible news. Scarcely avoided a confrontation with a shadowy cat. I don't know who that is. Ends up trying to eat bark after days of scenting no prey. Slinking through the shadows, digging his claws into the mud. Has pricked up fear scent. Is warily watching the shadows. Is thinking about walking in the dreams of Toad Fur. Okay. Bought herself some time to hide after talking her way out of training. Is lashing his tail while thinking of those still living. Oh. Sad. Okay, well that is going to have to wrap it up for CliffClan. So, an eventful year. Some cats died. We have had a lot of accessories, which is very nice. We've had relationship drama. We've had a lot of kit drama, especially coming from Goldspot's Flowerpaw and Moonpaw. Maybe they could be part of a new prophecy. Comment down below your thoughts about how you think that might work against Sunstar. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video and you like it and subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications, and you have an amazing day. Bye guys!